Okay. What's going on, everybody? Back again. This time I'm going to do a little more of a detailed overlook of the cage. So basically, what I've got is an 8-foot long, 4-foot wide by 6-foot high Vivosun grow tent. Okay, now what I did was I sealed off all these on the outside, even the ones up high. And up there, that's where I run my cords through. Goes all the way across to a power bar that's wired up. You've got the main power source right there. This is the center to kind of keep a heat gradient. And then you've got the 3 main lights. Basking platform right there. All cypress mulch with a topsoil underlay. Holds humidity in beautifully. Of course, like right now, window's open, so it's going to be letting a little bit of humidity out. Hey, mama. So like right over here at the far end, it's holding at 90 degrees, 70% humidity. Over here, it's holding at a little over 100 at, looks like 40% humidity. Hides, main hide areas right here, in here. Oh, here comes Angel. He's coming to say hello. Don't do anything too much to worry about. She's a little jumpy. Hey, Slinky. What you doing, Bubba? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Slinky, come on. Yep, this is my 4-year-old. And there's my 1-year-old. And here's the thing I have noticed with these guys. And there's my newest arrival. Come on, Slinks. Come on. Slinky. Hey, come on. Hey, come on. You big grouch. He's just going to be a big grouch. But to anyone wondering about grow tents, these work beautifully for these lizards, especially tegus as well, which in the future, because I will be moving over there, don't mind the mess, but that's where my tegus are, in a 6x3x2. That's temporary at the moment because they're still small enough yet that that's working out for them beautifully. But to anyone wondering about Savannah monitors, I am going to say this much. Feed these guys sparingly. And when I say sparingly, I mean more along the lines of what I do is feed them 1 meal every 6 days to 8 days, depending on the condition of the animal. Like it's saying my female's case here, if I can get her to come out. Come on, mama. Oh. Like she's got a little bit of gut to her, so she ain't gonna get fed for probably about 8 days. And you can probably hear my 1-year-old Houdini being a little devil as usual. Houdini, come on. Come here, bud. Come here. Come here. Come here, bud. Oh, he's there. He's going to do his own thing. But like over here, I've got Slinky and Zeus. And here's the thing. None of these lizards were raised together. There is a right way and a wrong way to introduce these animals to each other. What I've done is I've offered them a large enough area to get to know one another before I introduce them together into this, to see how they would react to each other. They spent exactly 1 week under surveillance, consistent surveillance, monitoring their behavior and seeing how they act towards one another. And I have had no issues with aggression of any kind. And mind you, this is a male, for sure. This is my oldest male, and he's pretty laid back. That right there, Angel, is my only female. My 1-year-old is a male, and he has shown no aggression. This is a male, as far as I'm aware, and he has shown no aggression. They really, I've noticed with these animals, they have sort of a hierarchy status, almost similar to wolves. The oldest male will run the group, and the female, right here, she's second in command. The 1-year-old is more of the beta of the group, and this is the lower ranking male. He doesn't bother anybody. He doesn't bother anyone. He's a little mischievous sometimes, but he learns real quick. But but you can see, like, in the body condition of this animal, very lean. I can get my hand almost all the way around him. They do have very sharp claws, I am going to say that. And let me just say right now, these animals do not start off tame. Period. When I got him, it took 6 months before he would fully accept me. This one right here, my female, because she was handled so much when I got her, she's so laid back, she's so used to human interaction that she just doesn't care. My 1-year-old, however, is so food motivated that these, to him, come here, I should give you an example. Houdini, come here. You see that? Very eager. Very, very eager. He's quick to think there's food. And I can honestly say I don't see a lot of burrowing behavior out of these guys. I see them dig, but I don't see them burrow. And I've offered them multiple spots to hide and deep tubs filled with substrate to dig in. They don't dig, but they do climb. I can say that. They do climb. They are semi-arboreal. The younger ones I've noticed seem to crawl more. The larger lizards are more, not so much. I think mostly due to their size and the fact that they know they're as big as they are, they're afraid they're going to fall. But like, these are very curious animals. I will say that. But that being said, I've studied these since I was 14 years old, going on almost 11 years now. I've been in possession of these animals for a little over a year. And are they a good pet lizard? Oh, absolutely. They can be awesome, terrific pets. But you need to understand, they're not dogs. They do seek out human interaction, I have noticed, to a point, mostly out of curiosity. But they mainly are food motivated. These are very gluttonous lizards. They will eat and eat and eat and eat and eat until they cannot eat anymore. And these animals do go on what I like to call a kind of a hunger strike. Oh, here's a good example right here. To anyone that says these monitors do not swim, this is an animal that just ran on its own. If given the opportunity, these guys will swim. And they're not very good at it, as you can tell, but they will swim. Nope, I think he just pooped. Oh yeah, he pooped. I can smell it. You're just making a mess out of your water dishes all the time, no matter what I do. But as a beginner lizard, they are not. Please understand, out of all my animals here, this one and my 4-year-old are foreshore captive breds. I have paperwork to document that. This one, I'm almost positive the way it acts might be a captive bred, but it also could be a wild caught. It's hard to say because all these are rescues. This one is foreshore a captive, just from how calm it is. But understand, you have to offer these animals a very large space. I plan to, well, somebody's showing off. And that right there is how you tell a male apart from a female. He's being a show off. Put that away. But, yeah. To anyone wondering, these animals can make great pets, but they are not beginner pets. Their diet is very, very complex. I've literally mixed in all forms of insects, very little meat of any kind. I try to stay away from rodents as much as possible. You cannot feed these animals strictly rodent-based diet. That is the death of a Savannah monitor because they are so gluttonous and they're not given enough time to... They're not given enough time to burn off that fat reserve, because like this is what they should look like. Hey, you better just calm down, mister. You keep everting that thing. It's gonna get stuck. Come on. But anyway, that is my overview of my enclosure and my more or less little rant about monitor lizards, especially Savannah monitors. I plan to breed these guys successfully in the future. But when I do that, they're going to have multiple hides, multiple places, in a much larger enclosure than this. I will be moving next year, and when I do, these guys are going to get a 10 by 10 enclosure. I've noticed the more space you offer them, the better, but you also have to offer them hiding spots too. These are a very shy monitor species. If they don't have even, like, okay, prime example here, and then we'll be done. This is a big male. This is one of my rescues, and this is a lizard that was fed nothing but mice and rats all his life. I am the 4th owner of this monitor, so please don't judge before you hear this part. This one here is a rescue, and this one I am currently dealing with right now because it has MBD in the back legs and is weak from hunger, but we're gaining progress. But like him, he has lost so much. They have to go through a state of what's known as diapause. They can't just eat. Every 6 months out of the year, about late fall to early spring is when I put these animals through diapause. And I have noticed a tremendous difference in my big male's behavior and my female's behavior. It helps. It really does. It makes all the difference about the behavior, because like you can see, this is a very active lizard. This lizard, she's pretty laid back, but she is active. This is an active monitor, and I've seen much more activity out of my big male. So anywho, that's my rant about Savannah monitors. Beginner lizard, no, I'm saying more along the lines of intermediate to advanced, just because of the fact that their diet is so poorly known and there's so much controversy to these animals. So before you get a Savannah monitor, really do your research. I mean, I'm talking 3 to 4 years. I studied these animals for 11 years going on 12, and I didn't even consider these until I was in my 11th year of studying them. What you doing? There you go. But yeah, this is a nice, active, healthy-bodied female. And understand this: these are shy animals. They spook very easily. You have to approach them slowly. And one thing they don't like is having their tail messed with. She don't like that. Hey, mama. But, yep, that's another closure update on my monitors and some facts for you.